Hi, how are you guys today? So today we're going to be working with Mentos and some soda. Okay? Now, does anybody in here know what happens when you mix those two? All right, well, if you don't know, we're going to find out. So, can anybody quietly raise their hand and say if they've ever heard of a volcano? Okay. Well, with the Mentos and the Pepsi, something similar is going to happen between what happens when a volcano explodes or erupts compared to when the Mentos and the Pepsi gets mixed. Okay? So first, let's take a look at what happens when we pour the Pepsi into the cup. It gets pretty bubbly, huh? You can see all those bubbles in there. So now we're gonna take this straw and let's see a show of hands. Do we think that if we put the straw in here, the bubbles are gonna go on the straw or they're gonna go away from the straw? All right, let's find out. Can you see? It looks to me like the bubbles are on the straw. Those bubbles, when the straw went in there, they went right on. And even when we pulled out, we can see. Right? Okay. So now, we saw what happened with the plastic straw. So now, let's see what happens when we put a Mento in there. You can see the Pepsi starting to fizz up a little more. Now, let's reach in here to see if the Mento changed at all. A little bit. It's still bubbling a little bit, right? So when we put it back in there again, it's gonna fizz up again. So now that we saw what happened when one Mento went into a small glass of Pepsi, let's see what happens when we put a bunch into a big bottle of Pepsi. What do we think is gonna happen? So remember, we put one Mentos in that small glass of Pepsi. Now we're putting a whole bunch into a big bottle. Do we think that it's just gonna sizzle, or do you think that it's gonna be something bigger? Let's find out. Wow. That looks just like what a volcano would look like. Here, let's try some more. You can see Now, as you can see, the Pepsi already fizzed up, and it's not fizzing anymore. What do we think happened there? All right. So, that is all I have for today. Take care. See you guys next time. How long was it?